Namaskar and good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us on this special broadcast. आज वो बड़ा दिन है जब बाबरी मस्जिद के डेमोलिशन के 28 साल बाद सीबीआई की स्पेशल कोर्ट इस पर अपना फैसला सुनाएगी। 28 साल बाद फाइनली एक कोर्ट इस बड़े डेमोलिशन के जो इंसिडेंट था उस पर अपना फैसला सुनाने वाली है। इस केस में 32 लोग आरोपी हैं, जिनमें बीजेपी के कई बड़ी नेता शामिल हैं। एलके आडवाणी, मुरली मनोहर जोशी, उमा भारती, कल्याण सिंह सहित अन्य आरोपियों को लखनऊ में सीबीआई के स्पेशल कोर्ट में मौजूद रहने के लिए कहा गया था। हालांकि हमें बताया जा रहा है कि एलके आडवाणी और मुरली मनोहर जोशी, सतीश प्रधान, महंत नृत्य गोपाल दास कोर्ट के सामने पेश नहीं हो पाएंगे। कोर्ट में उनके वकील आज सुबह तकरीबन 9 बजे इसी को लेकर एक एप्लीकेशन भी दाखिल करेंगे। वहीं इस बड़े फैसले से पहले उत्तर प्रदेश में हाई अलर्ट अनाउंस कर दिया गया है। काफी बड़ी संख्या में सिक्योरिटी भी लगाए की व्यवस्था की गई है, स्पेशली कि अयोध्या में वहां पे सुरक्षा काफी बढ़ा दी गई है। सादे कपड़ों में पुलिस वाले हर जगह मौजूद रहेंगे। वहीं 25 सेंसिटिव जिलों में रैपिड एक्शन फोर्स की तैनाती की गई है। 28 साल पहले अयोध्या में जो हुआ उसने भारत के पूरे पॉलिटिकल लैंडस्केप को भी पूरी तरीके से बदल दिया, बीजेपी को एक नया डायरेक्शन दिया। इस मामले में कब क्या क्या हुआ ये भी हम आज दर्शकों को बताएंगे। बहुत पुरानी बात हो चुकी है, थोड़ा रिफ्रेशर कोर्स की जरूरत सबको पड़ेगी और उसके लिए हमारे रिपोर्टर्स और हमारे स्पेशल पैनलिस्ट हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे। जब ये वर्डिक्ट आएगा 10 से 11 बजे के बीच में उम्मीद है कि ये कोर्ट ऑर्डर आएगा, तब भी हमारे साथ वरिष्ठ जर्नलिस्ट और लॉयर्स जुड़े रहेंगे आपको समझाने के लिए कि इस वर्डिक्ट का क्या मेन इम्पैक्ट रहेगा। सबसे पहले गुड मॉर्निंग बोलते हैं विनय तिवारी को, हमारे मैनेजिंग एडिटर, जो फिलहाल हमारे दिल्ली के ऑफिस से मेरे साथ यहाँ जुड़ रहे हैं। विनय, गुड मॉर्निंग टू यू। हमारे सीनियर जर्नलिस्ट भी हमारे साथ, राधिका रामसेशन इज विद अस, Mr. Javed Ansari, good morning to you as well. And we've got senior lawyer Mr. Ramakant Gaur joining us as well. But first up, and you know, to a great extent, I do agree with you on that as well. But if I can go across to Mr. Ramakant Gaur. Mr. Ramakant Gaur, 28 years, it's difficult for anybody to understand why it takes 28 years for the first verdict to come in such a crucial, high-profile case. How can it take so long?
Answer lies within the question. All of us knew in November 1992 that this is going to happen. So I would say Kalyan Singh made a statement before the Supreme Court that this would not happen. The then Prime Minister of India slapped over the issue. He was ill on that very fateful day. He did not take action before or after. So everyone was involved. So Tanvi, when you ask this question that this was a high profile case and why there is no justice for 28 years, the answer lies within the question. So the real guilty are out of the ambit of the trial. Who was the real guilty? The then central government, who was inactive all the time. They could have brought paramilitary forces, army, or whosoever they could have done. They did not do this. Who was guilty was officials who were responsible to maintain security of that place. In spite of affidavit given before the Supreme Court, they did not fail. They let it. They made sure that it happens. So the real guilty are always out of the trial of this case. So if we talk about the justice, I think it's farce. I sense the resignation in the tone of Radhika ji and Javed ji, which is rightful. Vinay said that this was a historic event and we need to see whether justice could be given or not. justice is really remote in this case. Because after this event, what happened throughout the country was really shameful for all of us.
Right.
So from 1980 to 1992, whatever was happening to incite so that this event happened, and from 1992 to 2020, where 600 documents were examined by the court, 351 witnesses were examined, how many of them actually supported, and how serious was the investigation of the police, stroke CID and then CBI is questionable. So majority of part, as all of us are seeing, whatever is going to happen would not be justice.
Well, we will talk more in detail about the various ways in which delays happen, attempts to, derail the entire probe happen. The fact that, for several years after that, criminal charges were brought in, then dropped, and then a lower court had to say, no, bring back the criminal conspiracy charges. All of that will be discussed in detail. I have to take a very short break. We will come right back as we, do a refresher course. Since 1992 to now, what has been the journey for a legal battle in the Babri demolition case as we count down to the big verdict that comes in the CBI court today in Lucknow. Stay with us here on Mirror Now. Well, let's first see, Mr. Ansari, what happens to the ones who were right at the forefront, right there, visible, part of it and leading the entire movement, and what happens to those accused. We'll wait and watch when the verdict comes out. But thank you so much to all three of you for joining us in the special broadcast this early in the morning as we count down to the big verdict in just some time from now. I have to take a short break. On the other side, we get to the latest updates on the other big stories we are tracking on Mirror Now. Stay with me.